What actually happens when you are so sensitive to energy and naturally what our society would term an empath or a highly sensitive person? When you are extremely perceptive to energy, I'm going to shed a little light on my own personal journey here. I am so sensitive to energy that I can walk down the street many times, not always, but many of the houses that I walk by, I can feel the energy of the people that reside in that house. It is a great gift and a great blessing, as well as I'm sure if you are watching this, you already know that it's also very difficult to interact in the world where so many people are putting on fake facades and acting. That's what they're doing. They're acting, and you can see right through it. If you are energetically sensitive, this can prove to be quite a challenge, and that's putting it lightly. Here is what I have learned, and hopefully it helps somebody out there. There has to come a point in time where you respect yourself and your energy and your natural way of being and the way that you were born into this humanity. You have to respect yourself enough to know when you need to retract from the world, when you need to go inward. For me personally, that is a lot. I have built my life. I try doing the regular kind of life, working around lots of people, being in environments with people that are natural extroverts as an introvert. And I will tell you, just in my own experience, that was not advantageous for me. It was too much for me. It was overwhelming for me. And even though I survived in that environment for many, many years in my teaching career, I have to say I would never go back. And the reason why is now that I created an environment for myself and a work life for myself and um, I created my life based around the fact I'm a natural introvert and based around the fact I'm like Velcro and I pick up on all the energy around me. In my opinion, an introvert does not necessarily fit into an extrovert's life. And I will explain what I mean by that. Extroverts are naturally, they gain energy from being around people and in social interactions and social environments. And so the advice that I've gotten from family, from friends, from so many people my whole life was just, hey, you just need to get out more. You just need to do the thing more. You just need to make yourself uncomfortable so that you become more comfortable in those spaces and places. That, for me personally, did not work. In fact, it upset my nervous system to the point where sometimes social interaction would take me days to recover from. If it was a particularly draining interaction, it would literally take my system a couple of days to completely reset and go back to homeostasis, my equilibrium. And that was so frustrating to me because the rest of the world, if you are energetically sensitive, then you get this. What I'm saying right now is that when you're in nature and you're with pets, animals, you're in the natural world, you are in the ocean, you're in the sea, you are um, you are surrounded by things that cannot deceive you on an energetic level, if that makes any sense. There's no pretending in the natural world, which is why I thrive in the natural world, because there is no pretending. Imperfections are seen, right? In all the natural world, in our pets, um in trees and flowers, in just in the natural world itself. Humans are the only ones, the only species that have mastered the arts of, I hate to call it this because it sounds so sinister and I don't mean it to sound sinister, but we've mastered the art of deception. We've mastered the art of creating an illusion in order to attain what it is that we are trying to attain, whether that's a person, whether it's a position of power, whether it's a authority of some kind, whatever it is. We are the masters of manipulating people and energies, all these things. And so it's exhausting when you're an empath and when you're energetically, when you're picking up on all these things. And it is especially depleting when you are around somebody that is saying all the right things. And you can see right through it. Difficult? That's an understatement. So if you're watching this, I know that you already know these things. Here is my best words of wisdom from almost 49 years of being energetically super, super sensitive. Number one, learn how to manage your chakras, learn how to align your chakras, learn how to pull your power back into self and operate from a place of personal power. Learn how to energetically protect yourself I use light codes. I feel like light frequencies and light codes have been extremely beneficial for me personally. So that's what I use to protect my energetic fields. I take plenty of time for rest and recharge and away from people. Um, I hate to say this, but I have to live by myself actually, because I need to be able to come back to my own container. Um, Enlist the help of pets. Pets are just so therapeutic in so, so many ways. And the last thing that I would advocate for would be respecting yourself and your intuition. When you are energetically wired to such a sensitive frequency where you pick up every little thing, it also means that your intuition is naturally heightened more so than most people's. Pay attention to that. When you get cues to pull back, listen and pull back. When you get clues to move towards somebody or move towards something, trust that and move in that direction. But don't allow anybody to make you feel guilty for your needs and your own requirements, and knowing yourself enough to know when enough is enough. And I don't care if it's family, I don't care if it's a spouse, I don't care if it's your best friends, I don't care who it is. No one, nobody ever gets to hold that power over you from this day forward. And what I would ask you to do is invoke that and bring that into your awareness and consciously claim that and stand in it for the rest of your days while you are here inhabiting this body, the beautiful body that you are inhabiting right now. Take good care, my friend. Thank you for watching. Bye.